Hello my friends, how are you today? I'm Andreas from Motorfanatics and welcome to a new video. Today we will be still will be working on the calipers, but today we will work on the finer side of things. So almost no spraying and more fine work on the table. Let's do this. Guys, before we start this, please let me apologize for looking like somebody that came just out of a sandstorm. I'm currently, when I'm not working in the shop, working on rebuilding a house. And yeah, these clothes are used there as well. So, sorry guys. But now, these are the sides that will get the new Nissan logo. We will leave them on their place. We will start with, what will we start? We will start with the other sides of the calipers, I guess. Number 1 and number 2. Going to change the angle of the camera a little bit so you guys have a little bit more to see. Once more. Oh, that one is really tight. That hidden later on. And now we are going to take off our little masking job. We all knew it was red underneath there. And now to the main reason why I brought this thing with me for the seals. You can just wedge it in there and get it out. Once more, you probably can see it better like that. Just wedge it in there and pull it out. That's it. And it took me 5 tries to not forget it. Okay. There we go. And pull it out. And pull it out. Here we go. I said here we go way too often already. Out with them. These will only be needed later on when reassembling everything, so we can put them away for now, because we still have got a problem. These little holes with these little screws for the spacers, for the brake pads, the shims or whatever you want to call it. I still don't have new screws. I still have those with the, not so nice looking head. to word it mildly. Yeah, here guys, another little spot. Of course guys, that's not an issue when you paint them completely assembled. But that brings other issues, as having to tape off everything while pistons are inside, because switching because changing pistons in the calipers without disassembling the caliper works, but it's a shitty job. We are now going to paint the Nissan logo. Here's our paint. And now wish me luck guys. I don't know if I can paint it like that with the camera in my face, but Oh, that was a little bit much. Almost no red on anymore, and we try to clean a few spots, especially that one, because we've got a Nissan and not a Nissan. Here we go. Put it aside. Now I've got a better angle, and if I now make a very, very, very impressive Nissan logo, then we all know it just was the angle and not my lack of skills. But I'm afraid that won't happen. That's probably what happens right here in the corner, because the letter N is embossed so crooked and looks more like stamped. The surface tension easily can overcome that corner and the paint just drips down low. If you ask me, guys, it does look a little better than the other one. But the Nissan logo. Forgot what I wanted to say. The next step is the Nissan logo I cut out, and for that I need to get a little bit creative, because I really need to align it as good as I can. We can just measure from here to there, which is 19.4 roundabout, which would mean half of it is 9.7. Just a small strip and a and a small contact patch on purpose. We're going to make number 2 from a different angle. Let's see if I can make it while you guys can watch me. That almost worked. Here we go. Careful. Don't want damage. Oh, not damage. Oh, wrong side. And here we have it.
A few moments later.
No.
1 hour later.
That was good until it lifted again.
1 eternity later.
Two, 2.2. We are going to leave it there. And now it's about packaging the calipers. And we will be using regular old trash bags for that. They will do this job well enough. Guess what, guys? First camera died on me again. So we will switch to the main cam. I've just finished the second caliper and now it's time to ready the spray gun. First coat, here we go. So guys, obviously watching me just spraying the second and a third layer of red on a few small parts is not very interesting, but hey, that's at the moment what I'm doing. And because I'm such a lovely and patient person, I decided to, after letting the second coat dry a little bit, to hang up the guides and touch them inappropriately with my fingers. There's still a little. Now that's just the hair that can stay there for now. Here we go, guys. That does look awesome, if I might say so. That was not so exciting. Again, not bad, not bad. There's a very, very tiny piece left. Here we go. Haha, guys. As you guys can see, that's only one layer. That's several layers, so there's a stark contrast, color difference, so to say. And that's, guys, how we will leave them for today before reassembling them tomorrow. Well, here we are again, guys. I'm currently preparing all the camera equipment. It is yet another day. Trying to not fall right on my face here. Ooh. Here we go. Zuck. Standing on its own. What a miracle. And it's secure. The assembly of the rear calipers is pretty easy. Here they are. That was easy, like I said. Oh, our red paint still has a little bit of consistency, so we can maybe revitalize it to just a droplet or two to give the rear calipers a quick paint job. Indeed, that still does look like paint. You might need to add a little additional hardener without painting myself. That's again far too much. But this time we will mix more thorough. And we don't mind if anything spills, because we don't need much and we just want to have some kind of good consistency. Never mind how horrible the paintbrush now looks. I'll need a small O-ring and I'll need a big O-ring. Here we go. These as well. Then I will need a little bit of assembly loop. Taking the small O-ring, a little bit of grease, giving it a little bit of greasy love. Putting it in and reaching in with the finger, checking the fit, fits good. Next one. Taking a big one, same procedure, a little bit of assembly, lubrication, putting it in. Finding the right place. Don't worry, there is only one. And here we go. Getting rid of a little bit of the assembly loop on our fingers. Both are sitting. And that's how it's supposed to look. Watch out for the seal to not be kinked, twisted, or sitting improperly. Now to the pistons. Gonna start again with a small one. That's a small one. Same procedure. A little bit loop. To help the piston find its place. You press and it's inside. And the bigger one seems to make a little bit of a fuss. It stopped making a fuss. Now I will mock-up assemble them just for you guys, so you can see how they will look, and then we finish the video. I really have to admit, guys, I now have seen them assembled, mock-up assembled for the first time, and I couldn't be happier. They of course are not perfect. We really will need a little bit of green paint to work on certain spots, and of course I'm still missing the small screws for the guides for the brake pads. But they are finally somehow back together, and I'm really happy to show you guys how they look. But of course, in addition to that, I will show you where I made some mistakes. These are my babies now. First thing on the original Nissan ones obviously is the font is still not perfect. I will still have to do a few touch-up jobs here and there. Then to the big Nissan ones, they really came out pretty awesome. The font needs a little bit touch-up too, but is clear and sharp. But as you guys can see there, there's a spot. I missed. The spot should have been painted, but has not because I taped it off, because I'm a dingus. And that goes for all 4 of these spots. In addition to that, my cheap lithium drill won't drill in the bolts all the way, which was to be expected. On the other hand, on the other caliper, it looks well, they did all go in the holes, and that's how I want you to remember these calipers for now, with a picture of this little beauty. With all the sexy new pistons. Oh yeah! Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss any future videos of our skyline, I hit the skyline, then consider subscribing. We see each other next time. We will probably be mounting the brake calipers if I get the correct screws, and then we will go back to the skyline. Finally. No more goddamn brake calipers, no more painting. For now, more other skyline related stuff. See you there, guys.